Want to get on here on the live this morning and talk about these weird, very, very weird ice cream trucks that's been riding around in the neighborhood at 9:30 in the morning. I mean, I'm not gonna say in the morning, but 9:30 at night, 10 o'clock at night. Now, um, I'm really hoping and praying to God nobody, family or kids are running up to these ice cream trucks in Virginia because this is ridiculous. First thing first, the police need to be called. Second of all, it need to be a pew pew, and then because it's too many children are coming up missing, that's being taken and being abducted, you know, and that could be one of the reasons why that is happening because we got weird ice cream trucks riding around in the neighborhood at 10:30 at night, 9:30 at night, riding around in the neighborhood. Now that's not normal. Normally, like if an ice cream truck normally be out during the daytime, normally that be during the daytime. I say roughly like an ice cream truck be out around about maybe 10:30 to 11 to 12, maybe probably maybe 1 or 2. But to be riding around in the neighborhood early late at night between 8:30, 9 o'clock, and 10, that's not normal. So my thing is, why isn't the police being called? So you mean to tell me that these people in Virginia got ice cream trucks that's riding around, lights all lit up, headlights and everything on, and then some of them have the destiny to stop in front of somebody's house? That's not normal. You definitely are truly up to something because that's just not normal for no ice cream trucks to be out that late at night. And you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of kids are coming up abducted because of ice cream trucks. Come on now, this is ridiculous. So I'm wondering, like, are they gonna call the police? Because first thing first, I would have called the police. Second of all, it would have been a pill pill because I pray to God that nobody's children in their right mind are walking up to these ice cream trucks. I pray to God, adults at that time of the night is walking up to these ice cream trucks because that is dangerous. That's giving, that's giving abduction. An abduction waiting to happen because an ice cream truck should not be traveling or should be in nobody's neighborhood at nighttime at that time of the night. That time of the night, no ice cream truck shouldn't even be there. And I'm wondering why is they there anyway? Who even thought about that? In Virginia. But I tell you what, let that ice cream truck go somewhere in the hood. And I ain't even trying to say it to be funny, but let them go somewhere in the hood. Do you really think in the hood that they gonna allow ice cream trucks to just be riding through their neighborhood like that early in the morning? Early in the morning, but that late in the evening? 8:30, 9 o'clock, and 10, and an ice cream truck just riding through the neighborhood. And it ain't just one. There's like several of them riding around in the neighborhoods. And I'm like, who in their right mind is gonna allow ice cream trucks to ride through their neighborhood? No, you're not calling the police. And this is going on, y'all, in Virginia. This is happening in Virginia. So my thing is, why isn't nobody calling the police? Why isn't nobody is carrying a pew pew? Because first of all, there should be nobody riding in no neighborhood at that time of the night. Just riding through the neighborhood like it ain't nothing. And it's like if it's cool. Because it's not cool. There's a lot of kids are coming up abducted. There's a lot of kids are coming up missing. I'm praying to God that nobody is allowing their children to go outside to these ice cream trucks that late in the evening. It's bad enough. I don't even want to go to ice cream trucks during the daytime. But at nighttime, that's not normal. Man, first thing first, I would have called the police immediately. I would have called the police immediately, and that would have been that. That would have been handled on site. Because for ice cream trucks to be riding around 8:30 at night, 10 and 9 at night, that's not normal. It's definitely something going on. It is definitely something ain't right about it. And I'm praying to God, like I said, that nobody's allowing, parents are not allowing their children to go up to these ice cream trucks. I'm praying to God that no parents is not going to these ice cream trucks especially at nighttime. Come on, not selling ice cream. When have they ever started that? I have never known no ice cream trucks to be out that late at night, round and round, selling ice cream. No, you selling more than some ice cream. It's giving abduction, if you ask me. It's giving trying to take somebody's children. That's what it's giving, to me. That's what the vibe that I'm getting from it. It's creepy, you know. And then somebody should be carrying a pew pew, and police need to be called out there in Virginia. Not just letting these ice cream trucks just ride around in Virginia like it's okay, like it's cool. Because like I said, I guarantee you, if they was to be riding around and out there in the neighborhood or out in the hood somewhere, I guarantee you they'll be having a pew pew on them, or police will be called, or they'll be ganging it up, going to these trucks trying to find out what's going on. Why is you riding around in the neighborhood like this late at night? That's not normal. That's not normal for no ice cream truck to be riding around in no Virginia at 8 and 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock at night. That's not normal at all. There's definitely something going on. And it's creepy for ice cream trucks to be riding around. And I pray to God that nobody is allowing their children to go run up to these ice cream trucks. I pray to God ain't no kids looking out the windows and sneaking out the doors and running up to these ice cream trucks. I pray to God no parents are not going to these ice cream trucks. But the question is, I want to know, hello, Christy. She said, hello, can you mod me? Yes, I can mod you. I do need a mod. And I just want to know what in the world is what is really, really going on with this what I'm saying, with these ice cream trucks riding around in the neighborhood like that. Like who in their right mind is gonna allow ice cream trucks to ride around in their neighborhood like that? Because honestly, me and I was living in Virginia, thank God I don't. But if I was living in Virginia, a police would have been called. I would have made sure I had me a pew pew because I'm gonna keep me a pew pew on me. But my question is, why is these ice cream trucks feeling like it's okay to be riding around in the neighborhood at 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock in the morning and 11 o'clock in the morning? It's like it's cool and it's okay. It's not cool and it's okay. I think it's very creepy. They totally are really up to something because it's not normal for no ice cream trucks to be out that time of the night. Now in the daytime, I say around about 10:30, 11 and 12, okay, cool. But I don't even like to go to ice cream trucks during the daytime. It is creepy to me. What is you doing? Why are you in this neighborhood? Why are you traveling around in these neighborhoods like that at nighttime? When have they ever started that or allowed anybody to go around in these neighborhoods like that? I really think it's creepy. You know what I'm saying? Something ain't right. I really, really believe that something is right. Hello, EI. And something ain't right about it. Something is really, really going on, and I want to know, why are they feeling as if it's okay to ride around in these neighborhoods like that? Why are you circling around in these neighborhoods? Why are you stopping in front of people's houses and the ice cream truck is going on? You got the music going on. That is creepy to me. That is real creepy to me. It's giving abduction. It's giving to me that you're ready to take somebody's children. And I feel as if that Virginia need to start taking names. They need to start asking questions. They need to start calling the police and finding out and make sure they had a pew pew on them and making sure that they go and walk around in the house and check their house and make sure that the kids have not snuck out the door to go to up to these ice cream trucks, because you never know. A lot of abductions that have taken place with these kids, you never know. A lot of them probably have took place because they probably have been snatching and taking people's children. It's giving creepy to me. It's giving sneaky to me. It's giving like weird to me. Weird vibes. And it's honest, and I'm not even gonna lie to you, it's really even starting to make me angry, because it's just the thought of the fact of the matter is that these ice cream trucks are riding around in Virginia in people's neighborhood, music loud at 9 and 10 o'clock at night. And they feeling this is okay and it's safe for them to just go and travel and go around in these neighborhoods. People have children. They know that kids like ice cream. They know that that's easy target. They got these lights that's all lit up. Like they at the carnival somewhere on these trucks. And they just round around at nighttime like it's okay, like it's cool. It's not cool. It's not okay. It's not safe. So I want to pray in God that Virginia get it together Stop filming. Instead of doing all this filming at all these ice cream trucks riding around like that, I be calling the police. I be making sure I got a computer. I be making sure I walk the floors of my house and making sure my children are in their rooms and making sure these kids are not sneaking out these rooms and going inside and going up to these ice cream trucks at that time of the night. Because that's very, very creepy. That's very, very giving abduction, child abduction. And I just pray to God that nobody's children is getting abducted, but it's something about it ain't right. It's something sneaky is going on behind the scenes. Because you're getting that bold now that you're trying to lure kids in with ice cream because they know children like ice cream. They know children like candy. They know children like potato chips. They know children like sodas. And they know they most of the time, everybody know that's what most of what ice cream trucks sell on their ice cream truck. So my thing is, why is these ice cream trucks out here this time of the morning, not in the morning, at night, riding around like that in Virginia like that? Why is it that they feel as if that's okay and that's comfortable to ride around in Virginia like that, knowing people have children? And it's making me angry. It's really making me mad because it's just like I'm just thinking about it. Like, what if a child got abducted? First thing first, you will ask yourself, it's gotta be the ice cream trucks. It's gotta be. Because I'm just not understanding why are these ice cream trucks riding around here in Virginia feeling like it is okay to be riding around like they riding around, and you trying to sell ice cream? What? If you don't get the hell out of here, if you don't leave my neighborhood now, first thing first, I would have called the police right then and there. Because I need answers. I need to know why is it okay for these ice cream trucks to feel like it's okay to ride around in my neighborhood or our neighborhood with ice cream trucks. No, good and well, by now everybody that went home, everybody that got settled, everybody got their bells, children, you know what I'm saying, are getting ready to put to bed, knowing they got school and everything in the mornings or in the weekends. And I don't know if they doing this in the weekends, but whatever time that they are choosing to do this, why is it in Virginia that they are riding around in these neighborhoods like that, knowing that these kids, people have children? I feel as if it's a trap. They're doing it because they know, okay, if kids see the ice cream truck, they know eventually the children are going to run up to the truck. So you figure that, okay, if I go into the neighborhoods at 9 o'clock and 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock, that parents most likely be in their bed. You're hoping probably maybe that the children, parents are asleep and the kids will maybe just run out there into the ice cream truck, and then that's your chance of to abduct you a child. Is that what you're doing? Because I feel as if to me that, that I feel as if to me that it's not safe. That is not good at all. And I'm praying to God that nobody's child get it done. I'm praying to God that nobody's child is running up to these ice cream trucks. I'm really, really praying to God that nobody's running up to these ice cream trucks at all, because it's dangerous. It's not safe. It's not safe for our children. And our job as parents is to protect our children at all times. Baby, if you got to carry you a pew pew, you do whatever you got to do to protect your children. These ice cream trucks should not be riding around in Virginia in these neighborhoods. And then why the hell is you even stopping in front of somebody's yard? First thing first, no ice cream truck shouldn't even be stopping in front of nobody's yard, just sitting there. What the hell? What we got going on? Like the song say, what the hell? What the hell are yo, what the hell are going on? Because that's what I want to know. Why is these ice cream trucks feeling it's okay to be riding around in these type of neighborhoods like this here? And I'm talking about when they riding around in these neighborhoods, they're not riding around in no any kind of neighborhood. They are picking the nice looking neighborhoods to go ride around to sell the ice cream. You're not selling no ice cream at no 10 o'clock and no 9 o'clock and no 8:30 at night. You gonna sell ice cream, you should have been doing that during the daytime. Why is you out here in these neighborhoods like that? Why is you pulling on the side of the road, sitting in front of somebody's house like that? That's not cool. That's not cool at all. I just think it's wrong. I think it's very totally unsafe, and it's giving abduction to me, or abduction waited to happen. You waited to abduct somebody's kids. You waited to take somebody's children. You mean to tell me take somebody's kids that parents have raised and brought up in the world? It's so sad that these children are even not even safe anymore because these bastards feel as if that it's okay to pull stunts to do the things that they do to try to abduct and take people's children. I feel it's to me, it's not unsafe. I feel that to me, the police need to be called and they need to get into the bottom of it and find out and go up to these ice cream trucks and find out why are they round around in the neighborhood like that? Why are they out here selling ice cream like that? Because at the end of the day, who in their right mind is gonna be out there that late at night, 8:30, 9, and 10 o'clock, going up to some ice cream trucks? I wouldn't dare take my children to no ice cream truck. I wouldn't dare walk up to no ice cream truck, especially at that time of night anyway. Since when have they started selling ice cream and ice cream trucks has been riding around in the neighborhood like this? Since when have they been doing that? Since when have they been doing that in Virginia? Riding around the neighborhood. But I tell you what, let them go out there and ride around in the hood like that. And I'm not even trying to be funny, but I'm just keeping it real. Let them go out there and ride around in the neighborhood. Do you actually think that they would survive riding around in the neighborhood like that at 8:30, 9 o'clock, and 10 o'clock at night, an ice cream truck? You would have them chopped and screwed. Because everybody know in the hood that everybody go in the house at a certain time. Most of the time, children don't even be out that I know of. Because, so I wasn't never raised or brought up in the hood or anything like that. But I just know that there's certain things that certain people don't go for. So I'm just wondering why in the hell is these people in Virginia riding around in these ice cream trucks like these? You got ice cream music playing, and who the hell in their right mind is gonna go up to these ice cream trucks? Who the hell in their right mind? And I'm saying hell because I'm really pissed and I'm really mad about it because it's just like you giving the abduction. It's an abduction waiting to happen, like you ready to take somebody's children. And it's just so sad because so many kids have been coming up missing because of bastards like this here riding around in ice cream trucks because they know these children like ice cream. They know children like candy. They know children like cookies and stuff like that. Because that's what they sell on those ice cream trucks. Most majority ice cream, but they had their little snacks and their candies and stuff. So who in their right mind is going to allow their child to walk up to an ice cream truck? Please tell me this right now. Who in their right mind is going to allow somebody to walk up to an ice cream truck? Huh? And allow you to and think their children. Ain't nobody finna come in nobody truck at no 8:30, 9 o'clock, and 10 o'clock at night to no ice cream truck. And I feel as if to me they doing it because they feel as if, okay, if children look out the window and they see an ice cream truck, they know automatically a child gonna get anxious and gonna want to run out there towards the ice cream truck. And I feel as if to me it's giving induction like they're ready to take somebody's children, so they figure, okay, if we ride around at this time of night, we'll look up and get somebody's key. And I'm praying to God that that don't happen. I'm praying to God that that don't take place. But it's just like I'm just wondering, like, what makes you possess them to feel as if it's okay to go ride around in the neighborhood and to ride around and feel it's like it's okay to ride around in an ice cream truck like that. What makes you feel it's okay? Huh? That's what I want to know. And then you'll be thinking somebody was wrong if they walked up to you with a pew pew on you and everything. Then you'll think somebody wrong. You have no business, first of all, in nobody's neighborhood. Nobody should be in nobody's neighborhood, especially at that time of the night, riding around in an ice cream truck. That is creepy. That is very, very creepy. That is giving very, very creepy. It's very unsafe. It's very unsafe. So please, anybody that's living in Virginia, and it's always a repeat and it's always a monkey see, monkey do. So I just pray to God because they started doing it in Virginia. I pray to God they don't come here in Florida trying to do that because I'm telling you, let me happen to be, and I live in Florida, let me happen to start seeing ice cream trucks traveling around here in the neighborhood at 8:30, 9, and 10 in the morning. First thing first, I'm calling the police. No hesitation at all. I'm calling the police because why the hell is you riding around in the neighborhood? The thing is, they riding around very slow. It's like you trying to attract attention. You're trying to lure the children in because that's the only thing I can come up with. You ain't selling no ice cream at that time of the night. You ain't that desperate to start selling no ice cream that time of night. Since we have ice cream trucks that's been riding around and drivers been riding around at 8:30 to 9 or 10 o'clock at night in the neighborhood, riding around slowly. And some of them even get bold with they sitting in front of people's houses. What the hell? What the hell, y'all, is going on here? Like, really? In Virginia? So I pray to God they don't bring it to Florida, because they bring it to Florida, I'm telling you, then where we live at, Grady don't play. He don't play at all, baby. So, um, yeah. So start it if they want to, and I don't, because it's always like I said, monkey see, monkey do. So they start if they want to. Police will be called. I do keep a pew pew on me, so yeah, try that stunt if you want to, because it's just not safe. It's even not safe, man. It's not given safe at all. That these trucks are riding around in Virginia like this here in people's neighborhood, and you waiting till 8:30, 9, 11, 10 o'clock to ride around. There's no excuse for it, because you got plenty of time during the daytime. Yeah, I'm quite sure it's AC is in those vans. So what are we doing? It's giving abduction, if you ask me. It's definitely giving abduction. You're trying to pull a stunt. You're trying to pull a big one. You're trying to pull a woofie over somebody's eyes and head and head. Ain't nobody dumb and stupid. And the people that sitting there recording it, that these trucks riding through the neighborhood like that, they need to be calling the police. I would have been recording, but I would have been calling the police at the same time and asking them, tell them they need to come check it out, because something definitely ain't right. Something wrong here. Because you got ice cream trucks riding around in the neighborhood 8:30, 9, or 10 o'clock at night. So since when have they been doing that? That ain't safe. That's not safe at all. Something's wrong with that. Something's totally wrong with that picture, the whole entire picture. In Virginia. Then you got your copycatters. Then next thing you have other people feeling this, that it's okay. Giving predators ideas to be thinking things. Because you already giving predator the vibes to me anyway. Riding around in the neighborhood at 8:30, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night, that's already giving probably predator vibes to me anyway. Somebody that ain't right to me anyway. That don't even sit well with me. That don't even sit right with me. That's let me know right off the bat that you up to no good. Christy Bailey Murphy asked me, she said, hello, can you mod me? Question mark. Christy Bailey Murphy, I will check your profile, and if I'm feeling you as you being a mod, baby, I would allow you to be a mod. But let me check it out, because I want to make sure that I got that you won't be a good mod at all. I'm not saying that, Christy Murphy, that you wouldn't. What is it called? E.L. Jordan. Um, let me see here. I'm checking some things out. Let me check and see. And those that are coming in my live, tap the screen, share the live, subscribe to my channel, and push the like button. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let me see here. But yeah, like I definitely said, something is definitely wrong about that picture, about this trucks sitting around here traveling around in the neighborhoods in Virginia. Something ain't right. It's giving it's really, really giving abduction vibes. That's what it's giving to me. And I don't like it. I don't like it. Not one bit. I don't like it at all. Ooh, yeah, bro. It is a bro. Yeah, but it's not safe. It's not safe at all. Good morning, Crystal. How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. She said good morning. It's like none of the people are follow be live. LOL. Yes, Crystal. I do have noticed that. Like I don't know what's going on with that. Why they're not following us or anything when we going live. She said, I'm not like, okay, what's going on here, LOL. Yes, Krista, I don't know what's going on, but I said, you know what, I'm just gonna get on here and I'm just gonna go live. But I was talking about Krista about these trucks that's traveling around in the neighborhood in Virginia, how creepy that is giving a creepy vibe, how it's giving child abduction, if you ask me, because it's just not normal for no trucks, ice cream trucks, to be in around the neighborhood between 8 and 9 and 10 o'clock at night. When has any ice cream trucks ever been out that late at night? 8:30. Yeah. Oh yeah, it is. Yes, that is creepy. First thing first, my thing is why would they not call the police? And it can be angry and it's making me pissed on Crystal because what I'm trying to figure out and understand is like I understand that they recorded it, but I would have been recording and calling the police at the same time. And I keep a pew pew on me too, Crystal. So at the same time, Crystal, what I don't get and understand is how come these ice cream trucks are riding around in the neighborhood like this late at night? It's giving child abduction if you ask me. You know, I'm just being honest. It's giving child abduction if you ask me. It's pissing me off because it's just the thought of it's just like they know children like ice cream. They know children like candy. They know children like, you know what I'm saying, sodas and chips and everything. And it's like I feel it's to me. She said, went who want ice cream that late? Exactly, Crystal. Who wants ice cream that late? Nobody I know. That's giving child abduction to me. That's giving creepy. That's giving like I'm ready to take somebody's child. That's what it's giving. You know, it's screaming straight child abduction. That's how what it's screaming to me. You know, and I'm just wondering, trying to figure out like why is they feeling like it's okay to be round around in Virginia like that in these ice cream trucks at 8:30, 9 o'clock, and 10 o'clock at night in these with these ice cream trucks. That's not normal. Normally, ice cream trucks normally be out around about 10:30 in the morning, maybe 11 or 12, or maybe start maybe around about 1. But I never know any ice cream truck. She said, how many nights have they been doing that? I honestly, Crystal, I believe if I'm not mistaken, I've been thinking this been going on for a good 2 to 3 to 4 nights now. You know, and it's been going on for a while. So I'm not understanding like why is they feeling so comfortable be feeling like riding around in the neighborhoods like this. When have you ever known anybody known to have ice cream trucks? She said, oh, okay. Yeah, so when have you ever known of anybody to have any ice cream trucks riding around in the neighborhood at that time of night? 8:30 to 9 to 10 o'clock at night? Who? Who children finna come up to the ice cream trucks at the night? What adults you know finna go to an ice cream truck at night? I never known it. Crystal said never. Exactly, Crystal. Never. I never known it. So you ain't been doing it, so why are you doing it now? It's giving abduction to me. It's giving child abduction to me. They're giving predators to me. That's what it's giving. It's like I feel as if they doing that because it's like, okay, the Lord the children in. You know, a lot of time parents are already settled in. Parents that got comfortable, or maybe they hoping and praying to God that the children look out the window to see the truck, so the kids will sneak out the door and run off to go to the ice cream trucks. She said, "Who's driving these trucks?" That's the thing I don't know, Crystal. I don't know who's driving these trucks, but I feel as if the police need to be called and they need to get to the bottom of it and find out who is driving these trucks in Virginia because I'm getting angry. I'm angry about it, and I am pissed because it's bad enough that a lot of children are going missing. A lot of children are getting abducted because they got people and bastards like this here around in the neighborhoods like this. And you know, and the thing is, they get me with this. I feel as if the law need to be called. Some need to be called because you never know. There could be already other children already in these ice cream trucks, and we don't even know, or the person that's filming don't even know it. You never know. Because children are coming up missing every day. And it's so sad because I pray for my children, my kids, even though my children are grown, but I pray for other people's kids. That nothing bad happened to none of these children. There's too many kids are coming up missing. And these bastards are riding around in the neighborhood 8:30, 9 o'clock, and 10 o'clock at night selling ice cream. Come on now. When has ice cream trucks been doing that? I never known that. And then you know these copycatters. They start seeing that, then they say, other ice cream trucks A Star Ryan. She said, right. It reminds me of that movie called Weapon, and they use children to attract them. I haven't seen that movie Weapon yet, and me and my daughter had started watching it, but we haven't got to that yet. But I'm gonna go and watch that movie. But that's creepy. That's very creepy to me how they do things to lure children in to for their own sick, twisted minded ideals. I just feel as if that is just so creepy to me. Like what children what parents is gonna allow their children to go outside to ice cream trucks at 8:30 to 10 to 9 and 10 o'clock at night. When has they ever started that? When has that ever took place? And I must make sure I keep a pew pew on me. She say they take children by the classroom. I think it was only from one classroom at a time, I believe. Are you talking about the movie or are you talking about something else, Crystal? Because that is just very, very creepy to me. I just don't agree with that at all. That for these trucks, ice cream trucks, to feel as if it's okay to be riding through the movie. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. Me and my daughter had started seeing it, but we didn't fully get all the way into the movie. So I want to take the time out to see the movie. I heard it was a good movie, but I want to see. She said, "Did you get a chance to follow up on it?" No, I didn't get a chance to go back and follow up on the movie. But when I get a chance, sometime this weekend, when I'm more settled and I have the time, I will sit down, me and my daughter, and we will watch the movie to see what it's about, because she had kept telling me, my daughter did kept talking to me about the movie called Weapon. And I asked her, I said, "Well, what is it? A good movie?" She said it was kind of she said it was scary. So I said, "Yeah, I wanted to see it." But yeah, it's giving creepy to me. It's giving very, very creepy to me. It takes me back into the mind of that movie called the Pennywise movie, when that clown was up under that sewer, when he was, and the way he was speaking to the little boy, that was giving predator vibes right then and there. And it was so sad that that little boy, got unalive the way he got unalive on us. And see, this is how these predators be lowering these children. And that's why it's very important for parents to speak to their children and talk to their children about strangers. She said, "Oh yeah, I don't like the movie It." Okay, she's movie It. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That movie It, it really, 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 it really made me mad. Honestly, it gave me mad because he was like, "Georgie," it's the way he was talking. He gave vibes. I said, "Look at this predator." I said, she said, "Definite stranger danger." Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So parents have to make sure that they teach their children about stranger danger, because it's very, very so much crimes going on now these days. So many child abductions going on now these days. And it's really making me angry, pissing me off, because you got these bastards riding through the neighborhood and on ice cream trucks. And now they had not only they have a destiny to pull off on the side of next to people's houses and just sitting there. It's like it's okay. Baby, I would have been on the phone so darn quick and fast, calling 911, calling the police so fast and quickly before they could blink an eye. And then I would have had my pew pew on me at the same time, just in case if one of them decide they wanted to get out the truck and try a stunt or pull a stunt. But who in their right mind is going to allow anybody's children to walk up to trucks this late at night, at 8:30, 9, and 10 o'clock at night? Who's going to allow that? Nobody I know. And I pray to God to know that the kids don't get anxious enough and see that and they just run up to the truck. Because children now these days, they're so, friendly, so they so nice and so happy looking. They're not really aware of the danger of the things that are going on around in the neighborhoods or around in this world. And they're innocent. Children are innocent. Children are not, don't ask for that. And then they riding around in the neighborhood thinking it's okay to ride around and to try to lure these kids in. Cause that's what I feel. And all we can know, there could be children already in the already in in these ice cream truck vans. In these ice cream trucks. Cause you know what I'm saying? They got ice cream trucks, they got the little box ice cream trucks, they got the vans, and they just ride around in these neighborhoods like that in Virginia. So you know what? It's giving other predators ideas. Like, okay, But you know what? I wish they would. I wish they would come around in my neighborhood like that, because I'm gonna tell you something right now. I would call the police so quick and fast, and I have a pew on me so quick and fast before they can blink an eye. Cause they trying to lure these children in at these ice cream trucks. They know with these ice cream trucks, they know children like ice cream. They know children like candies and cookies, and sometimes they will sell pig feet and hot sausages. Some of them even sell what they call it, peanuts. They know that. They know what they doing. Come on now. So since when we felt that that was okay to ride around? And the thing is, they get me is I don't know who are in these trucks. I have no idea who's riding around the truck. We don't know if it's a man riding around the truck, it's a woman riding around the truck. Most likely, it's some kind of creepy, something creepy, something suspicious is going on. Something ain't right. And I'm praying to God they get into the bottom of it and figure out and wonder why all these ice cream trucks feeling like it's okay to be out at that time of the night at 8:30, 9 o'clock, and 10 o'clock riding around in these neighborhoods like that. Feeling like it's okay to think it's okay to ride around like that. No, you're trying to lure somebody's kids in. It's giving abduction to me. It's giving child abduction to me. And then not only that, they was already showing different pictures where these ice cream trucks riding around, and they showing different pictures where they were showing all these different children that got it done. Because you just never know. You just never know with these people with these ice cream trucks. I barely even want to go to an ice cream truck during the daytime. It always gave creepy to me. Some don't ain't right about it. It's very suspicious. Very suspicious. Some is what I'm telling you, is giving stranger danger to me. Some ain't right. Something going on. Some in the background ain't right. Something's very, very creepy to me about this. Why is it that these trucks in Virginia is riding around like that in the neighborhood, knowing that people have children? You're ready to take somebody's kids. You're ready to abduct somebody's children. Now as parents definitely have to make sure we protect our kids. We as parents just definitely have to make sure that we are keeping our eye out on our loved ones and on our children, because these bastards are out here. They're riding around in the neighborhood in Virginia, feeling like it's okay to ride around in the neighborhood. It's okay to take somebody's children. It's okay. It's not okay. It has never been okay. It has never been all right to take children against their will. And I'm praying to God that these bastards need to be stopped. Honestly, if you ask me, I feel as if to me there need to be a police sitting on every corner, every street, even out there in the woods. They need to be police everywhere. Because it's something ain't right about it. Something ain't right about it to me at all. That these trucks, ice cream trucks, are riding around in Virginia like this at 8:30 to 9 and 10 o'clock at night, riding around in these neighborhoods where people got children. And it's given to me, it's like they hoping that somebody's child will just run out the door and just run to. Who in the hell in their right mind is gonna say, all right, come on guys, let's go out here to this ice cream truck and let's go get some ice cream. Man, people go buy their own ice cream. I'm quite sure people got ice cream at their own house or can go buy their own children ice cream. I'd rather be at the store at 8:30 and 9 and 10 o'clock to buy my children their own ice cream before I go walk to an ice cream truck at that time of the night. Who in their right mind is going to be doing it at that time of the night, walking up to an ice cream truck? And these trucks out here round around and they out here traveling is like it's okay. It's not okay. The hell they got going on? Something ain't right about it. Something definitely is not right about these ice cream trucks riding around in Virginia. And it ain't just one or two. There are a couple of them that are riding around and picking and going around in neighborhoods. And I feel as if they doing it because they trying to get somebody kids. What is it called? Sincere and Blairly say, hey, good morning, how are you doing this morning? Good morning, Sincere Blairly, how are you doing? Blairly, how are you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I'm talking about these ice cream trucks that's riding around in Virginia and how it's giving child abduction to me. It's like I feel as if something is up with that. Something is suspicious. Something ain't right. Why are these trucks are out 8:30 at night to 9 and 10 o'clock at night, riding around in the neighborhood at nighttime? Trying to lure somebody's children in. You trying to get somebody's kids, and it ain't right. And I don't agree with it all. She said, I'm doing well. What about you? I'm doing pretty good. I'm on the topic this morning talking about the ice cream trucks that are riding around in Virginia. How they are riding around in the neighborhoods at 8:30, 9 o'clock, and 10 o'clock at night. In the neighborhoods. It's like it's okay. They got the lights all lit up, ice cream truck music going on, that music that it make. And they got these colorful lights on, on around the truck, and they just ride through the neighborhood. And I feel that's creepy to me. That's giving creepy vibes. That's giving child abduction vibes. Because, and the thing is, why the police are not being called? They filming this stuff, but why the police are not being called? Why the police are not being called out to find out why they around in these ice cream trucks? Because as long as I've been living, I have never known any ice cream truck. She said, well, somebody needs to call the police. Exactly. She said, right, they attract kids with the lights. Yes, that's what they're doing, Crystal. That's exactly what they're doing. That's exactly what they're doing. You are right, Cecilia Barry. That is what they're doing. They is attracting these children by the lights, and I believe in my spirit that they doing it by the lights because they know if the kids look out the windows and they see that, kids will automatically take off and flying out the door towards these trucks. And it's giving child abduction to me because at that time of night, at 8:30 to 9 to 10 o'clock at night, why the hell is these trucks out here riding around like this in people's neighborhood, feeling like it's okay to be riding around and traveling in these people's neighborhoods like this? You're trying to get somebody's kids. You're trying to abduct somebody's children. And the police need to be called, and these bastards need to be held accountable. They need to give answers. Why is they feeling like it's okay to be starting it right around in these neighborhoods? And this been going on for 3 days, 3 nights now. They've been doing this. Normally, ice cream trucks normally be out around about 10:30, 11 to 12, or maybe 1 o'clock during the daytime. But at nighttime, no, you're trying to take somebody's keys. She say, and they need to She's saying they need to be sleep for school. Exactly. Exactly. Children need to be sleep for school. But I feel as if like you said, Crystal, and I agree with you, they using the lights to attract the children. Because they got them all bright up, they all colorful, and they know that kids see that, kids come like, oh, ice cream. And kids, they don't think, sometimes the children don't think, they just boom, fly on out the door, running up to the ice cream truck thinking that they finna go get some ice cream and not knowing that it's a setup to be for child to be abducted. That it really makes me mad. It really upsets me. It really pisses me off because why are y'all out here in this neighborhood at 8:30, 9 o'clock, and 10 o'clock at night riding around in the ice cream trucks? Slowly playing the ice cream music. It's all lit up. By then, like Crystal said, it that's true. They should be asleep. She said you use gorgeous. You know what I'm saying? So grudge. So my thing is, I'm just trying to figure out like why are they riding around in this neighborhood? It's giving suspicious to me. It's giving child abduction to me. Like they're trying to take somebody's kids because it ain't normal. It ain't normal, and I don't know nobody in their right mind is going to go and take these children and then take their children. So you mean to tell me they think that somebody gonna be dumb enough in their right mind or stupid enough in their right mind and not calling nobody dumb and not calling nobody stupid. But they really think that somebody really gonna be crazy enough to just say, oh, they go to ice cream truck. Come on, kids, let's go out here and get ice cream at 8:30, 9, and 10 o'clock at night. If I was gonna do that, I'd rather go to the store. At that time of the night and go get my children some ice cream. Cause we're not going to nobody's truck at that time of the night. And I definitely make sure I keep a pew on me. Because what is you up to? What do you got going on? What tricks you got up your sleeve? Because a predator each and every day get more and more clever on different ways that they can abduct somebody else's children. And it is sad because our children should be loved. Our children should be safe. And we as parents try to protect our children in each and every way we can. But I definitely feel as if children need to teach stranger danger, to not run up to nobody you don't even know or talk to, because most child abductions happen because it be people that you already know. But to be riding around in the Virginia neighborhood like this at 8:30, 9, and 10 o'clock at night, feeling like it's okay to ride around in the neighborhoods, you giving off child abduction. You giving off predator. You giving off that. What else? Why else would you be in the neighborhood at 8:30, 9 o'clock, and 10 o'clock at night selling ice cream? No, it's like you giving off something else. Like you trying to lure the children in. No, no, no. It's not okay. It's not okay. Those that are in my live, please tap the screen, share out my live, push the like button, subscribe to your girl channel. It's free and it don't cost a thing. But yeah, something ain't right about it. Something is definitely ain't right about it. I'm praying to God that it gets to the bottom of it. I'm praying to God that the police get called. I'm praying to God that they find out why. And then not only that, when the police come out, I don't feel as if they just need to go up to them and talk to them. They need to get into them trucks. I'm talking about check the deep freezer, check the trucks, check the vans, and make sure nobody else's children are in those vans. Because something ain't right. She said, I can take care of you in every area. And then Crystal say at the time of night. So yeah, that's my thing. I want to know, like, why are we feeling it's like it's okay to be riding around at night like this? At night. It's making me angry, and it's really pissing me off, because I'm just trying to get to the bottom of it. Like, why are we riding around in an ice cream truck, and you riding around these ice cream vans, and y'all started this 3 nights you've been doing this. You trying to take somebody's kids. You are trying to abduct somebody's children. And like you said, Crystal, you are absolutely right. The lights are attracting the kids, because they know if the kids see that, their eyes gonna light up. They're gonna be full of bundle of joy, and they're gonna be ready to run to these ice cream trucks. No, 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 no. The sun definitely got to be put to a stop to it. Something got to be put to a halt to it, because it ain't right. It's not right at all. It ain't right. It's not giving right, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's not safe. It's not safe for these kids. It's not safe, and it's okay for them to be riding around in the neighborhood early, that late at night, 8:30, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Yeah, children should be in their beds, sleeping, ready for school in the morning. But it's like I feel like they there lurking, hoping and praying that they can abduct somebody. Children. She said, "Have you followed up on the Dollar Tree issue?" Honestly, Crystal, no, I didn't, honey. I just decided, prayed about it, and I decided that I was just going to go ahead and just let it go. I wasn't going to worry about it. But if I ever run across an incident like that again, I am definitely gonna report it, because that was not cool, or cool at all. But I didn't. I didn't follow up with it. I should have, but I didn't. I just went on ahead and just let it went by, you know. But next time it won't happen again. She said, okay, yeah. So next time it won't happen again, Crystal. But I prayed about it, and God, I pretty much just went on ahead and let it go or whatever. Because I feel as if, even if I would have recalled and reported, I just feel like to me that nothing really seriously would have took place about it. They probably would have talked to the employee about it or something like that, and probably tell them not to let it happen again, or something like that there, or whatever. But I'm not gonna lie to you, Crystal, though, but just recently I went back into that same Dollar Tree, and so far so good. I've been in there about 2 or 3 or 4 times recently. So far so good. Nothing else like that ever happened again. So I don't know if the person that did that or done that, I don't know whether or not if they got fired. I don't know if they got moved to another location or what. But there are new workers in there now, so maybe whoever the person that done it, maybe they have already lost their job already. Maybe they haven't already done it been taken care of. But if it ever happen again, oh, best believe me, I'm not gonna hesitate at all. I'm gonna definitely just call and report the situation because that shouldn't have took place. But when it comes to kids, I have a soft spot when it comes to kids. So it's just like it's just I don't be wanting anything to happen to kids. I get very angry, very upset when I see or hear children coming up missing or kids being abducted because you have sick, twisted minded people that she say pro baby. Yeah, so that's my thing. I just am hoping and praying to God that I'm just hoping and praying to God that hopefully that that the issue get resolved. I'm praying to God that they find out why these ice cream trucks are riding around in the neighborhood like this at 8:30, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night, because that's a very, very serious thing to me. That's very giving stranger dangers to me. Something ain't about it ain't right. Something in my soul it's just not right. It's giving creepy. It's giving creepy, but I would have called the police so quick and fast before they could have blanked the eye, before they could have said it, I, or what, or who, when did it, and when, or whatever. I would have called them so quickly, you know, and I would have had my pew pew sitting sitting with me or on me because baby, there's somebody that ain't right. Something ain't right. Something ain't right about it at all. Why is these ice cream trucks riding around in the neighborhood, especially in Virginia? And they got copycatters too. People giving copycatters now because they start seeing that, and next thing you know, it be all over the world and globe. They just giving other predators ideas or people ideas. Oh, okay, let me go ride through the neighborhood at 8:30, 9 o'clock, or 10 o'clock at night and see what child I can abduct, see who children that I can take. 'Cause that's what they giving. That's definitely what they giving. And it's not safe at all. It's not right at all. I just don't feel as if that, they're safe. Come on now. Y'all supposed to be out at 10, 11, and 12 o'clock or maybe 1 o'clock riding around, selling ice cream. But not at nighttime. And like I say, I barely even want to go up to them when they be during the daytime. But I feel as if they really thinking and hoping that, hey, maybe if we got these bright lights like this, or maybe hopefully we'll look up and get somebody's children. That ain't right. That ain't right at all. Something about it ain't right. Some creepy. Some creepy about it. Telling you, something ain't right about it. That these people riding around with these ice cream trucks like this in the neighborhood. It's giving creepy vibes, giving sneaky vibes. Something ain't right. Something totally is definitely wrong. Something totally definitely wrong about it. Uh-uh. Police need to be called and they need to be getting it, finding out what's going on and why these ice cream trucks or why these people are riding around in this neighborhood like this at nighttime trying to sell ice cream, trying to lure somebody kids in, because that's exactly what they're doing. That's exactly what they're doing, and it ain't right. So I'm praying to God that they can get to the bottom of it, and I'm praying to God they can find out who is driving these ice cream trucks also too. I definitely want to know. Cause like I said, I ain't never known. Long as I've been living, I have never known no ice cream trucks to be out that time of the at night riding around selling no ice cream. Never known. Something wrong. Something wrong. Something definitely wrong about it. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Oh Lord have mercy.